I remember my parents, my mom and dad had a pretty decent record collection, 100 or 200 records. And I remember in some cold days when we wouldn't go outside and play, I would be in the room there, and I would just lay out all my parents' albums, and I would put them in alphabetical order, and just lay them all out there, just stare at them and look at them, and I would listen to them all. And some I liked a lot more than others, and there was stacks of records, like the Peter Paul Mary stack was pretty big, Herb Alpert stack was pretty big, the Stones, the Beatles. And so the bigger the stack, the more interested I was in to hear what they had on them, because they obviously made a lot of music, these different artists, and my parents liked them enough to buy their records. So I remember being very intrigued by the White Album, because it wasn't a cover on it, it was all white, and I didn't really know. It said the Beatles on it. For a while there, I didn't know it said that, and I didn't really know who the Beatles were at all. And I was about 8 or 9 years old at this time, and I just remember putting the record on, and I didn't see which, because there's 2 records, I didn't see which record was the first record or the second record or side 1 or 2. I didn't really look at that. I just put it on, dropped the needle down, and the song "Martha My Dear," which was the first song, side 2, the first record or something like that, but it wasn't like, the first song on the album, but it was the first that I heard, and I was just blown away by it.
That's it, right? How you want to do the ending? How you think you want to write the ending? It goes back to Martha My Dear, right there. Oh yeah, then it goes back to the Martha My Dear. Same as the first verse. I, for some reason, just stuck it on the turntable, and the first song that came on was Birthday. And I grabbed my dad's acoustic and started learning the riff and listened to it over and over and over again. It was more for me not a love of the sound of the Beatles as much as it was on particularly the White Album, as much as it was I wanted to sound just like that. It was with Madonna, Prince's, the 80s musicians, that was music that I could just listen to and be like, yeah, it's cool, kind of can jam to it, nice little beat going. But when a Beatles record came on, I immediately wanted to learn how to play the songs and become a musician. That's what sold the deal for me. It wasn't about, let's just sit down and listen to it. That's cool, it's got, some good lyrics. And for me, it was, let me grab a guitar, I'm going to learn note for note how to play this. And then, of course, as time went on, I learned all the rest of the songs that I could, and became just infatuated with how they did things. And it wasn't until I was older that I realized just how great they were. I mean, when we were kids, we just thought it's just another group. It wasn't until later. And yeah, Martha My Dear is one of those songs that was on there that was just catchy and was something different, and fell in love with it. It's a great album. It's just one of a kind.
Back in USSR, and it goes, the song's not even over yet, and Dear Prudence is already coming in. There's like hardly any space in between there.
But you weren't hearing anything like that, before. It was something new to us. When we listened to it, it's like, wow, where's the song start and begin? We don't know.
And then right into I think Obla Dubla Da, Glass Onion.
Yep.
And yeah, so thank you, Beatles, for creating the White Album, and George Martin. Appreciate that a lot.
Brilliant.
And
and it's timeless. I mean, you put that record on today, it sounds like it could have been made yesterday in the studio.
Even the sounds and the ideas, like Revolution, like especially, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, that's on that record, you know.
Amazing.